Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. We're on the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade. And guess what? We got a treat for you tonight. Not only have I brought with me the most beautiful woman in the world, I've brought with me two superstars. The one and only man known as Lord Richie. And of course, he's brought his beauty, Lady Zuzka, all the way from downtown in Bratislava. What do you want to say to our man in Scotland?
Stu, we wish you were here. Well, you're missing a lot.
That's the superstar known as Stuart Pearson, all the way in downtown Edinburgh. We're missing you like crazy. Oh dear. She's all shy.
That we saw the Transporting on stage show.
Yes. Are you going to go down the promenade now and go to the harbour? And we'll catch you. And we'll catch you in the Pelican.
Yeah, catching the pelican.
Yeah, that's what we'll come and find you catching the Pelican. How's that sound? Well, look at this, by the way. Look at this, Stuart. He's dressed head to toe in blue. We'll let him off for his shoes. They're a bit white. And she's got a bit of blue on as well. Superstars, Lord Richie, Lady Zuzka. These are the two that I went to pick up from the airport the other day. Legends on our channel and great, great friends indeed. Now, who's that?
It's just me. Hello, everybody. How nice to see you again and again. And we had a lovely meal. We had a company of 4 unforgettable moments. And by the way, this is a that very woman who Mr. Paul calls Suzuka, because you know his pronunciation is totally Sherlock Holmes, and I told him many times, don't put this lovely woman's name Suzuka. So, but he now learned.
I've now learned it. Yeah.
She's nearby, and me is, on the other hand, and he's scared. The boy really scared to be beaten by 2 women.
Yes, I am. Get in the screenshot, receive your booth. That is Miss Zuzka, or Lady Zuzka as we call it. Of course, we've got Oching Receiver booth and the legend known as Lord Richie. We're going to go meet up with them a bit later in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. So, we're on the promenade. It's an evening time video. Well, it's not actually, it's a night time video because we've just been to the Chloe's restaurant and had a great, great Chinese meal. Yes, John Barnhawk, Baron John, Baroness Louise, who likes a bit of cheese, and of course, our baby Barnhawk, and of course, Harry the keeper. We were there not that long ago, and we had a great, great meal yet again. Chloe's restaurant on the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade, probably one of the best restaurants in the world. Certainly in downtown Kato Paphos. Kato Paphos Promenade on a beauty and a spectacality of an evening. Indeed. If you're looking for somewhere to come on a holiday, well, Paphos has got to be at the very, very top of your list. And as you can see, we're in the middle of August, and of course, it's ramped up and rammed to the rafters. Everyone and his dog and his cat is in downtown Paphos, and we're sneaking up on the flyers guy. And of course, this is Mr. Mohammed. He's now known and spotted us. Yasu Gumbaro.
Hello, YouTube family.
You all right? You doing all right?
Very good. You?
Are you looking to grab some people and take them up? No.
I'm just giving the flyers,
Gently going to entice them. He's gently going to entice you into that place there. Look at that. There's all sorts of freebies going on. You can get some shots and all those kind of things. And a great, great smile indeed. Where's Artist tonight? Is he around?
No, he just went to toilet.
He's back. He's gone off to do, well, whatever he's gone off to do. That's Mohammed from the Players Bar. Of course, Lady Sally, Mr. Matt, it's waiting, especially for you. And of course, lots and lots of other superstars like to go there as well. Watching Receiver booth is waltzing down the promenade with the superstars, Lord Richie and of course, Lady Zuzka.
My goodness! Do you know how the man means in Slovakian language? Adami. It's like Adam and Eva. You know Adam and Eva?
So how old is the Slovakian?
And then he got angry. Then he took out one rib of rib.
Spare rib.
Anyway, and then she was...
A little bit of sticky sauce.
Something
That's
like
nice.
that. Well, Pani Yanka, Pani Olga, Pozdravujemo z Paphosu. Dobro pожаловать.
What language is that, Gracevia the Booth?
It
Doesn't really matter.
No, it's
Doesn't really matter.
Slovakian. Yes.
So, Richie, is Slovakian a very, very old language?
It's very old. Yeah.
How old? Do you know,
One
roughly?
of the most complex ones.
And it's very
Same
complex.
time.
Oh.
Yes. It goes back to, well, centuries.
Could be. I think it's a couple of thousand years old, isn't it?
Oh,
I was actually looking at a chart not long ago. Georgian is there as well, and I think Chinese and Japanese are the oldest, but Slovakian was there. Yeah, English is only a language that's well, quite a new language, shall we say? But of course, we understand that English has taken over the world. Lots of people don't like it. If you're a Frenchie, well, without insulting you, I know you don't like it, but English is the language of the world. Luckily for me, I was born a Welshman who learned to speak English. So I don't speak Welsh, so there you go. Shows you how uneducated that I actually am. But we're on the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade, and I think you can see there's an awful lot of people having a great, great time indeed. That's the Mar Blanco Cafe Bistro, and that's possibly one of the busiest bistros on the promenade. And of course, if your name is Lord Nigel Big Guns, well, or Lady Heather, perhaps this shop is bringing back some special memories for you. If you want a Breitling watch, well, that's got to be the special shop for you. And those girls in there are chuchka dancing their way, especially for you. And they're going to zap those plastic friends or two. Big shout out to Lord Nigel Big Guns and of course Lady so sweet Caroline, and of course Lady Heather and Sir Steve, who's having a Big Mac or playing on his Apple Mac or two. Look out into the darkness across the abyss. There it is. That's it. Normally it's blue, but of course it's pitch black tonight, but it is waiting especially for you. And of course just over yonder is the coastal pathway that takes you all the way out to all the hotels. Of course it starts off, well, technically with the Annabelle Hotel, then it goes to the Almira, and then it keeps on going past that superstar of a hotel called the Alexander the Great, and it keeps on going, Athena Beach, Olympic Lagoon, all the way until the very, very end, of course, the Louis Vuitton Beach. There's one or two hotels out that way waiting especially for you. Big shout out to some of the stars who like to watch the show now and again. Of course, girl in charge, well, she's in downtown Hartlepool at the moment, but she's booking into the Alexander the Great Hotel very, very soon indeed. And of course, her name is Dame Anne. Here they are again, gumbarrowing.
Oh, we are enjoying the conversation, and I'm learning the slangs of all the slangs of the Slovakian language many years ago, from 19th century. Can you imagine? Don't put that camera eye in my mouth, please. Now I'm gonna swallow it. Can you imagine? I have to learn another 2 centuries. Now we are in 21st century, correct?
Correct.
Very soon it's going to be 22nd. When 1 century is 100 years of old.
Or thereabouts.
My God, 200 years of learning of Slovakian language, how it was changed. But you know that I'm a very good girl. I'm only very bad in maths, in physics, chemistry, and orientation. My orientation is totally Sherlock Holmes. Luckily, I've got the man who knows. No, I'm not about to my legs. Luckily, I've got 2. I'm not scared to break one of my legs because I've got 3.
Now, if your name is Lord Jeremy and Lord Simon, you heard the word souvlaki and then you're wondering, is that a chicken souvlaki or is that a pork souvlaki? But no, we're talking about the Slovakian language, which I know you understand. 2 of the most educated people that I've ever come across. But if you want to do a little bit of chicken Slovakian, well, there you go. Mar Blanco Cafe Bistro is waiting there especially for you. There's a bit of gamma jubbering going on here. Lord Richie and Marika is chatting
away. Is Georgian. It was Georgian.
There we go. Multilingual or something like that. She's now learning 2 more languages, by the way, on top of her Slovakian. She's now decided to learn Italian and German. So that's what she's doing. Yes, Gracevia?
You said Slovakian.
Slovakian,
Are you
yes.
hungry again? With
yes.
Slovakian, not Slovaki.
Yes, well, it's a bit of a joke in there somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Lord Ritchie gets it because his command of English is perfect. Yeah? So this is a Slovakian man, and this is a Slovakian girl. And they like to go and have lots and lots of Slovaki with a little bit of salad. And what's that drink you drink in your country?
Tatra tea.
Tatra tea.
Yes.
My goodness. And you bought us another bottle, which is the weak one, at only 52%.
That was the weakest one.
The weakest one. My God. 52%. And I tell you, I took a sip, and I don't drink, remember. I took a sip, and it just ate my throat. And then I took a glass for my gangster friend, the guy outside the Pelican restaurant, Mr. Marinos. And he took a sniff and said, no. That's what he did. And then some of the other staff took sips. One or two knocked it back and couldn't speak for a week. But we understand that it is cold sometimes in downtown Slovakia, or, well, not Slovakia. I'm getting my tongue confused. At the end of the day, they live in Bratislava, and I can say that very, very well. Beautiful, beautiful city, and it's got some spectacalities of some iconic statues and buildings, and some of the pictures I've seen of it are, well, breathtaking, that's for sure. One of these days, we'll get on a big bird and we will jet into downtown Bratislava and stay with the superstar known as Lord Ritchie, and of course his beautiful partner in crime, the Lady Zuzka. Two superstars walking with us on the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade, and they're having a great, great time indeed. There they are.
So I was the mood was giving to me the command. So therefore I became a Coco star.
Oh, what?
Chanel Coco. Coco Chanel.
I think she's talking about her outfit from last night when she was dressed head to toe in pink. And of course we had two girls in the Paphos Harbour, Miss Coco and Miss Otching with Sylvia LeBouf, strutting and prancing their stuff. If you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe, perhaps come back for a little bit more of a madness. And of course, if you do like what you see, you know what you do. Click through to our About page where you could consider to buy us a coffee or two. That's the Buy Me a Coffee platform, totally safe, totally secure. Register one of your plastic friends and perhaps treat us to that little latte with one sugar and a frappe for Miss Otching with Sylvia LeBouf. That's all it takes to keep us going, and perhaps we'll convert some of that into benzene to allow us to keep driving around making our special videos for you. We'd like to thank each and every person that goes through to the Buy Me a Coffee platform. We'd like to thank some of the superstars who join us as superstar members. Of course, we've got the legends all the way in downtown Cornwall. That is Lady Sharon and Sir Philip. Thank you very, very much. Michael Crompton in Scotland. Thank you very, very much indeed. And of course, the girl in charge of the show, our day man. We do thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. And if you want to help us out, you can also find us on the Super Thanks itself. That's where the thumbs up, that doesn't cost you a penny. Thumbs down, we don't really mind. But of course, scroll across and you've got the shorts, you've got the downloads, and after that, you've got a heart-shaped button with a heart in the middle, and that is the Super Thanks button. Hit it once or twice to say thank you and make a small contribution to the channel. And of course, we do thank each and every one of you. Of course, Lord Derek Scully, he is a prolific contributor to the channel, as is Sir Philip, and of course Lady Sharon, as are our girl all the way in York, and of course that is Lady Rachel and the Cheshire Cat grinning man known as, you're confusing me now, Christine LeBouf, Mr. Jason. There we are. Come on, Lord Ritchie, get in there, get in there. Where are you going now? Oh my goodness, there we are, the balloon girl, there we are. Yes, Christine LeBouf.
Who else could you trust? 150, whatever, 100.
Well, I'm going to start selling them. Come on, give them to me. I'm going to take them and make a couple of bob.
I'm just saying, who else could you trust if not me? It's thousands of euros here. Thousands?
Well, not 1,000, you're exaggerating.
He wants to buy? Yes.
He wants to buy. There we are. Christine LeBouf is going to serve this man, and I'm going to get a couple of bob. Live on camera, Christine LeBouf is selling a balloon. There we are. Some of our many, well, talents, shall we say. There we are. Let's have a look. There you go. Let's go and get some money off this chap. There we are. Let's get our money. Let's get our money. There we are. That's our money live on camera. Look at that. superstar of a balloon. And well, there you go. Thanks very much. We're off now. Are you going to give us a big goodbye, Lord Richie?
Indeed. So it's so nice to be back, and hopefully we'll be back soon again. But for now, we're gonna enjoy Paphos and, of course,
have a great time. Go on. That's the one superstar known as Lord Richie. There's his beauty, all the way from downtown Bratislava. A bit of a Scottish twang because she lived in Scotland for a while. Speaks better English than me and you. And there's a nutcase in the background that's brought us some balloons again. Oh, there we go.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Subscribe.
And we'll see you again very, very soon indeed. We found our new calling in life. We're going to sell a balloon or two on the Kato Paphos Harbour, and we're going to go and chill out in the Pelican restaurant. All that's waiting is for that lady there to get her balloons back, and she's dreaming. She is dreaming of her €5. There we are. There's your €5 back. Thank you very, very much. There we are. We'll get her later because she's got an awful lot more than €5. Thanks for watching, and of course we'll see you again very, very soon indeed. We're on the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour and Promenade area, and of course it cannot get much better than that. Well, it can, because there are three superstars, of course, arching receiver booth, dancing, pirouetting, and you never know, if I'm lucky, there could be some romancing.
People watching me, I understand, and they think, who is this silly woman dancing around, prancing and pirouetting? But that's because I'm happy. What else would you want in this life? When you die, I die. I will not do in one of those, not even the half a minute of this. So I better get a chance to do it. I would like to thank you many, many times. Loving you, kissing you from the bottom of our 4 hearts.
We are indeed. The superstars are in town, in downtown Paphos, and we thank you very, very much for watching. And of course, we'll see you again very, very soon indeed. Arrivederci.